Welcome to this professional development session on Nearpod, a platform that transforms standard PowerPoint slides into interactive learning experiences. We'll look at how Nearpod offers and how it can enhance recruiter training and even help with prospect engagement. Nearpod is an all-in-one presentation and assessment tool that allows you to combine slides, videos, polls, and quizzes. Participants join using a code on their phones or computers, making it perfect for both in-person and virtual sessions. Once you get logged in or registered, you'll be able to search already created content, upload, or create your own content. Now we're just scrolling through some previously created content that's available to all users for free on Nearpod. It has a variety of subjects, English, math, and science. We're going to select a math option and we're going to add it to our portfolio so that we're able to teach it later and find it on our home screen as you can see here. To start teaching, hover over the thumbnail of your class and select Teach. You'll be presented with two different ways that you can present your course. The first one is live student engagement, where responses are shared with everyone in the class, and the second one is going to be a student-paced. Both options are good for teachers and students, and they each have the same kind of sharing options. Getting into the class itself, it functions much like a PowerPoint presentation. However, with Nearpod, it's more interactive with questions and polls to help keep your students and audience more engaged throughout it. Here we have a multiple choice question followed up by a type your response question where you'll be able to see the different responses that pop up live during the classroom presentation as long as it's not a student-based uh, course. Not to bore you with the rest of the second grade math, we're going to skip ahead through the end and you're going to be able to calculate and see all the data and analytics of who all took the class, how they did on the questions, and see the opinions of what they knew coming into the class, as well as what they feel they need to have improvement on throughout the class. Now that you've seen the catalog of content, let's take a PowerPoint you already have and import it. Then we're going to add the interactive features we just went over to it. We're just going to drag over the file to Nearpod. You want to select upload as individual files once it gets there. And it's going to take a few moments to process and generate your presentation. Now, this file is from 2013. Don't judge me on the information or accuracy. So by the power of editing, after a few minutes passed, we'll be back. Just like that, we're back. You can see all your existing slides remain intact, and now we're adding a few interactive elements to keep your audience engaged. Here I'm going to select a slide that we want to add our multiple choice questions to. Then we'll click the blue box at the top of the screen, pick the style question that we're wanting to use, and we will start typing out our question from there. Not to bore you with typing out all the questions or creating the poll, we're just going to fast forward to the end where we're going to be adding a video and a QR code, both of which are done fairly similarly. First, we're going to start with adding a video to our presentation. We're going to add a new slide up there at the top. Once we get our new slide, we're going to go over to the add media. We already have a YouTube video picked out, so we're going to copy and paste that hyperlink on there, and we're going to click search. We're going to select the video and then we're going to hit save. From here, you can make that video as big or as small as needed to fill up the screen. So we're just going to get the screen filled up and go to our next slide. And just like the video, we've already added ourselves a new slide and I already have these images that are saved onto my computer. So we're going to drag and drop them over, starting with the background flag. We'll add the QR code to that second. And then just for an added touch, we added the recruiter symbols on either side of the contact information. That QR code simply links it to better contact information for myself. I think that's just a nice little touch to finish up your survey or presentation at the class because a lot of kids may want some information and may be too scared in front of their friends to actually raise their hand and ask about it. So they have a way now that they can take that screenshot and reach out to you offline.